One quick glance around Colonel Vera's quarters told a homely tale. 2 shelves along the front wall, one with books and the other silver ship models. Each was a different aligned design with a name and a set of dates, all within the past 25 years. By the books were a footrest and navy sofa chair. History of the Sohalat system lay on the arm, run through by a bookmark. Signs of life abounded the farther you went in the captain's chambers. A cedared dining table, a cello and hollow music stand under the window, a couch in the center facing Vera's comp desk, and a large wall monitor. On the desk, a wedding picture of a younger Natasha and a dark-haired man. A diamond ring and gold band were tied to one corner, the band dented and crusted with blood. Toward the back was a kitchen and 2 closed doors. 2 pots simmered calmly on the stove top. On the wall between the doors hung a framed map of a fantasy land, titled simply Holcomb, the First Kingdom. Muted classical music played over the room's speakers. Muted classical music played over the room speakers. No, Phoebe, let me fix that. Audio on. The door slid open. Not General Brenyn walked in, accompanied by Vera, Young, and a handful of guests. Vera brought Young into the kitchen as Brenyn escorted the guests to the dining table. As you can see, my good Natasha is quite the chef. A family recipe, I believe, but I'll let her say more. Indeed. One guest sat, middle-aged man with receding hair and a scar to the left of his jaw. I must say, Vera, it smells bloody terrific. Duca, Colonel Marcus. She brought one pot over as Jeff collected bowls and silverware from a cupboard. Needs cold zuppa toscana, my ma's recipe. The kit is just enough garlic. Vera removed the lid, revealing a creamy white soup of beef, kale, peppers, and potatoes. Daystar Brenyn, Jeffrey Young, Clayton Marcus, Isadora Martinez, and Robert Lucas, Helen and Venda Maya. I present your dinner. One by one, the guests sat. Vera served them. Young went around with a wine bottle. Martinez bowed her head, then took a bite. So, Jeff, the general tells me your wing has an exotic no Alpha 6. Hard exotic. She's only a quarter Z. Name's Hera Gently. Picked her up on her way through Paradise. She'd been flying from El Ronaldo's defense force. She any good? Good enough to make Alpha Way. Doesn't seem much heavy combat, though. We'll see. Lucas frowned. You sure you want not alliance in your ring? Hey, if she can crank the yoke, I'll take her. There's lots of good pilots out there. Far enough. The dinner commenced.
So, Natasha, I hear you come from right here on Asia. Is that why you chose our planet early of Praetors?
It was part of it. She sipped her wine. Bren and I wanted a central location for recruiting. Asia is in the fringe, but well-known to allied fleets. It is also a regional trading hub, one of many. then blew on her zipper. The Ruka system is much better known than us. You will have more connections. Ruka is in bed with the underworld. We're not ready to join them, as you said. How long have you been in system? Day or two. Just long enough to send out bulletins you lot received. The Praetors, a movement to cleanse the fringe, staffed by ex-alliance and supported by locals. That's why you're all here. You captains and your crews are the first defectors. Mr. and Mrs. Maya are persons of prominence on Asia.
We are but simple silver dust miners. Miners with a daughter long lost to pirates. Our story is no different from anyone else's.
And yet your story is what has brought you to us. Vera gestured with a spoon. For every Sarah, there's one of my brothers, or the former general's wife and son, or Lieutenant Colonel Young's fiancé, or a Zetar from your world, or any world in the fringe. We're here to bring them justice. We're all here to see justice done. We wouldn't have abandoned a lifetime in the Alliance if we weren't. There's not many of us yet. Lucas studied his zuppa. Do you think we will draw enough support? The Eagle's lethargic. There's plenty of folk in the Alliance who want change. Till now, they haven't had a venue. Once word spreads, they'll come. So this is about reforming the Alliance? Then the frowned. The laborers, not the revolutionaries. Asia is not ready to rebel. This isn't about rebellion. You want that? Go find the resistance. No, we're just stepping up. Doing what should have been done for the Fringe a long time ago. So you're protectors. See, he lifted his wine glass. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not here to fix the Alliance. We're not here to play politics or harangue for change. We're here to take action. To stand between you and the greedy little beast that eats you alive. We are your voice. Silence around the table. Everyone traded looks. Then Colonel Lucas stood and saluted. That, dear Star Brenyn, is why we left the Alliance for you. Martinez stood. The Tempest and her crew are with you, sir. I, Marcus, stood. The Typhoon, too. Then I suggest you ready them. The storm is coming.